Welcome back. Downtown Flagstaff is full of unique history, some of which includes houses that were moved here from Jerome in 1961. What's your favorite memory or favorite thing about the house?
When my mom and dad were here.
Just sitting north of the hospital in downtown Flagstaff is a house that had an interesting journey from Jerome. Sam Meyer, archives director at Klein Library, says there are multiple buildings in Flagstaff that have been moved.
Around town, there are actually numerous historic structures that have been moved from where they originally were, but preserved.
Meredith Rodriguez, one of the owners of the house, says she first learned about its history from someone who had the same story.
Actually, from my neighbor Kathy next door, because her house was moved from Jerome to here as well.
Her husband, Edward Rodriguez, says he thinks it may have been common to move property if there were no other resources available.
Back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, more than likely if they didn't have any contractors.
Rodriguez says the house is starting to become a family estate.
It is a generational house, and we just did buy it from my in-laws. And then we will pass it on to our children.
Rodriguez says her family has worked to make the house their own.
My in-laws went ahead and added on to the kitchen and added a living room. And then my husband and I, we went ahead and enclosed the back porch, and then we enclosed a front porch as well.
The house was originally built in 1950 and was made a historic building when downtown Flagstaff was deemed historic. In the interest of transparency, I should clarify that Edward and Meredith Rodriguez are my parents, and I grew up in their transplanted home.